Everyday chat and chart live during the New York session. Here, real traders share the raw truth, their mindset, technical analysis, and execution. This is where real traders show their skill set. Welcome to Tradin TV. This is your stage to shine.
Hello, hello. How are you? Hi, hi all. Hi, Abdul. Let me go. Bear with me a second. I'm gonna change that. I'll be sharing my screen in a minute. It's still bank holidays in there, I think. So let's move. All right. Share my screen. Okay, I think you can see my screen. Let's go to YouTube. All right, so hi, Brijesh. Hi, all. Let's see if the rest of the team's joining us today. In the meantime, let me check the news. I haven't checked the news this morning. So, Wednesday, Thursday, it's Friday. Okay, there's the GDP on CAD in literally 10, 14 minutes, and nothing else than that. Bob speaks hour. So, Chicago PMI, FOMC, daily speaks. There's nothing important today other than the cat news in 14 minutes. So I'll show you the trades I took today. It was a fantastic day. I'm gonna show you what I did this morning. Okay, so now you're seeing my screen. As you can see, I executed the trade right after the market started. Today, the 29th of May, I did buy here. Not sure you can see it properly. Maybe if I do so, okay. So it was executed here, and then I took profits for the whole amount for the whole trade in here. Then my actual working time is around 9 a.m. GTO +2, so Spanish time, around 9. I started around here usually, but today I started a little bit early because I defined an area, which I deleted now, which it was like that. So I took two cells, one cell, first take profit, second take profit, and then it hit stop loss, and another cell a few minutes afterwards with first take profit, second take profit, and again break even. But at the same time, so it hit the first take profit, the second take profit, and then it hit this area in here. Same it did here and here. So I thought, okay, let's give it a try and let's buy gold. So I did buy gold and I had an amazing TP. This is TP2 from here. This is TP1, and then for some reason the expert advisor I used, it didn't work. So I closed the rest of the position at nearly 75 pips. So that was a very good trade. And now, not far long, like an hour ago, I executed this buy. But since I already had a fantastic day, and it's end of the month, I didn't want to ruin it by overtrading. So I entered the trade, but I closed it very, very rapidly. I should have waited and stick to my strategy, but I didn't want to risk it actually. So anyway, all in all, I did end up, let's see if you can see that. Okay, now you're seeing it. Not sure it's very, I think it's a little bit blur, but I hope you can see it. So today I ended up with 2.3% up. This is the small account anyway, but end of month, yeah, 29th, 13% of my account up. And from this small account, which is around $7,000, I copy to my big account. Okay, so this is why I always show this one, because just in case I slip and you can see how much money I have, it's a very small account with around, not sure it's 7,000, not yet. Okay, so this small account replicates to the big account. So percentage is the same, around 13.5 in the big account, around, yeah, 13.5. So very good month. Hi Abhishek, how are you doing? So let's trade. I'm setting out from the market today, not volume only. Yes, I don't think I'll take any trades today. I'll be here for a while, just in case something comes up. But I already made some profits, decent profits. As I said, one trade, one take profit here, 2, 3, and 4 take profits in a row. So I don't want to risk it actually. It's the end of the month. I'd like to close the month with these numbers I just showed you. So, and I'm quite happy with my performance this month. It always can be better, but all right, so let's see the levels here. This level is the same level as this morning, so it's still valid. There's one level in here, one level in here, but for some reason I'm thinking about selling. Okay, 128 on this sell. If I had executed this sell based on my strategy, where can I draw? The entry would have been here. This is the entry area, this candle or this candle around here. And from that point, it's 165 pips already, but I missed it. All right. Bear with me a second. Okay, so let's see in TradingView Maybe it's nicer and clearer. I'll share my trading view. I know some people don't like that I have it. The background, dark background. I know it's not nice. It's better when you have a bright and clear background. But I spent many hours in front of the computer, many. That's why I don't see anything. And then it's better to me to have, instead of white, black colors. Risk it for the biscuit, yeah. You're right, Abhishek. Let me share. I don't think the audio is working either. Um, okay, it seems like I'm back. All right, let's go for a trade. The moment I see something specific, my setup has to form. Okay, my screen is shown. Okay, now it seemed like frozen as well, so wasn't sure it's working. Let me hit the air conditioning. Cold. Gold seems to moving farther down. Maybe it's, let's move on. Let's analyze that for a second. Okay. This one. This level in here is the one I like. And also, no, nothing else up until here. So if we break below this area, it might go there again. So let's see and wait. Yes, Prime Messi, hi. I'm waiting for them. They should be here already. They might have some connection issues or things like that I don't know about. I'm ready to take some buys on this area here. It's Eid Mubarak. Is it holidays today as well? Let me read about it. Blessed feast or festival. As a greeting to celebrate Eid al-Fitr, which marks the end of the Ramadan. Oh, okay. So it's a celebration because of the Ramadan's end. Oh, that's nice. It's an exchange of greetings. It's a cultural tradition and not part of any religious obligation. And when is it? So it's only one day? Uh, it's nice to have. I think it will tap here in an hour. If it does, I'll start looking for buying setups. Let's see how it goes. Okay, let's see. It's rejecting already. Oh, it tapped. Now I'm seeing it tapped here. So it's already there. Going down to 1 minute. It already tapped into the zone. Okay. I'm waiting for the price a little bit down, but I'm already starting looking for buys. Let's see how it goes. Let's see. Okay. Are you guys on any trade? Abhishek, Abdul Brijesh, Prime. Let's see. Come on, gold. I don't like it when gold starts doing that and the moves are very, very slow, because I start getting nervous on the direction when it doesn't move. It's like when gold doesn't move, as it usually does, it's like, hey, get ready for a massive movement, upwards or downwards, I don't know, but get ready for a spike or a downtrend. There we go, come on. News are released already, I think. Yes. What that cat news affect? Okay, there we go. Not yet. Oh my, that's very slow. That is very, very slow. Quite boring. Walid, I think it'll go down. Yeah, that's what I'm expecting. But it's very, very slow movement. And bear in mind, this is 1 minute chart. So for 1 minute, it's like sleeping something. So I think it may go down. I'm ready to take the trade whenever the setup comes out. Waiting to sweep the London low, and then we'll look by also today's Friday and also the last trading of the day. Yep. The month, of course. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm expecting. That's why, well, this is not the trade actually. I'm just getting ready. Let's see. And also for gold, I think contract changes in futures. The futures contract is changing today to the new one, which ends August, if I'm not mistaken. Okay. Okay. Now it's moving downwards. Okay, let's go a little bit more. Come on. I need the candle formation in here, my setup forming in here, and also the structure for a change of character and then going up. But it's very, very, very slow. Oh, come on. If it's that slow, I'll be ending the live stream in 15 minutes because there's no movements whatsoever. Now it's about to hit the end of the area, and there it is that I'm expecting a reversal. So something like here, around here, from here to here. So let's see. Two things. Yeah, it's too close. Okay, for confirmation, you check 1 minute structured shift, right? Yes, yes, Walid. I only work in 1 minute, so this is 3 minutes, just because I ran some tests and the chart is here. But actually, I don't pay attention to the 3 minutes. It's only 1 minute. So close to sweep the London low, it will soon. Yes, this is the end of the area. This is the London session. London sessions low. It's taking its time. I was expecting a drop down pretty fast and then a reversal, but okay, we'll wait a little bit more. Sometimes there's nothing in the markets and you just wait. But being truthful, I feel a little bit uncomfortable when I'm on a live stream and there's nothing, just waiting, because it's like the waiting is better when you are on your own, but not when you are live streaming, because I'd like you to show some of my trades, trading live, etc., etc. But if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. And sometimes this is hard. It is worse to me, the waiting, rather than taking a trade that's a loss. I don't mind if I take a trade and it's a loss, but I don't like the waiting. Yeah, it's a end of the month, rolling contracts. I think it will move very fast in either direction, but not now. And that's desperate. Sorry about that. Okay, come on. Come on. Do something. London lows, that one. This is the low. And it's also in a nice area. So this second area here is very high chance that price goes to sweep this low and then it reverts. If not, this one's a target or a high probability target. It's reverting. Okay, so I have a buy on Nasdaq in one of my accounts. Not doing very well for now. Usually I only trade gold. It's easier to understand to me. But I did took this trade. It seemed very fast forward. And I'm in the trade for the last 35 minutes. So that's a lot. No signal whatsoever. So nothing to say, nothing to do. Okay, let's go. Oh, nothing. Pretty boring live stream. So, so. I still think it will retrace. It will retrace. I still want to see a retracement. Okay, let's see. How much is that? Come on. Okay, retracing time. It's now or never before the end of the session of the hour. Otherwise, it's this. I'm not going to wait for a signal. It should retrace in there. If it does, I'll be going live. But live. Be going buys. Ready? Okay, the setup's forming here, but indicators are not giving me clear signal, so I'm still waiting. Come on, do something. Oh, nope. Extremely slow. Very, very slow. I am 75% sure that gold will drop to this area here, even that one, to in these two areas, before the next 2 hours. Pretty sure. But that's what my analysis says, and I'm not sure of anything. I don't know what gold is going to do, but there's a high probability chance that gold sweeps it here and here. So between these two areas. Let's see if this happens in 3 minutes. Oh. 2 minutes to go for a new 1 hour candle. And if you have a look, the 1 hour candle, it's retracing, but it's quite bearish. Quite bearish, 15 minutes. No, it's the same strategy. But sometimes I put some indicators in, I test them out. But it's the same strategy as always. I haven't changed a bit. I've been using the same strategy many years. Sometimes I adapt a few things, but if you don't pay attention to this indicator, I don't use it. And the moving averages, I don't have them here because it's a nicer setup, but it's the very same moving averages. These are the stochastics and everything's the same. No, it didn't give me any entry. If it goes up, so be it. I can't do anything else other than keep waiting. There's no entry to me. It's going up, yeah, as you can see, but I didn't have the entry. No entry to me. Didn't have the setup formed. And going back. As I said, I think my analysis saying this level is going to be hit. Between this level and this level, all this area is going to be hit before 2 hours. It's, yeah, in 2 hours straight. No, I didn't. But because my MT5 is backgrounds is black and there's the indicators on top of that, so it's not as clean as this trading view. So I'm showing trading view just because people don't like my background, but I have my MT5 opened and it's the very, very same strategy. But thanks for noticing. Good question. My opinion on hesitation while executions, what do you mean? Do you mean that you execute a trade and then you start thinking, did I do right? Did I do wrong? Shall I keep the trade open? Should I close it? Is that what you are actually asking? These mind overwhelming thoughts once you are in a trade? Let me know if it's that what you are actually asking. No, okay, just redefine then the question. Before trade, while taking the, okay, fear of getting stopped. So before you take the trade, like, oh, what's going on? Sorry. So you mean, let's say, when the price was here, right? The price was here, and then we, shall I enter? Shall I not? If I enter here, will it hit my stop loss, or is that what you are asking? Do I have it right now? It's before executing the trade, or in the moment you are placing the trade. Let's say I'm going to buy here. So shall I buy here? Shall I wait? What do I do? Is this okay? There's always uncertainty when you trade, and I trade my personal account, which is the MT5 you saw before. So when you trade personal account, there's always this hesitation in the sense of what will it happen? No one knows what will it happen. I was waiting for an entry here, down below, this area from here to here. It didn't happen. And then I could be regretting myself for not entering the trade, but that's a pretty harsh way of thinking because it doesn't allow you to progress and to keep going. I did miss the trade in the sense of gold's going up, I'm not in with gold, right? But what would have happened if the price goes back to this area? Now price is here. The area I said I will take a buy. I understand your point of view. It's very difficult to say, okay, I did say this point, this area is in the area, my strategy says that, says I can buy, I'm going to buy. But at some point, you have to separate the analysis, all the thinking, all the strategy from the result. Our part, our job as traders is not predicting the future, is playing around with probabilities. So because I've tested my strategy thousands of times and I have a record, I know there's a high probability if my strategy says I have to buy here, there's a high chance probability that I am right. But having a chance to be right or a high probability to be right doesn't mean you are going to be right in 5 trades in a row. So I still take losses in a row, 1, 4, 5, 7, whatever. As long as these losing streaks are within the backtest you have performed, in your backtest, you look and you say, okay, max stop losses is 10. I am having 4, so I am within the average. You should be quiet. So I mean, your mind should be quiet. Should be okay. I have done my job. I'm placing the trade. Whatever is the result, I will analyze later. But you have to execute based on your strategy and your backtest. So whenever I backtest my strategy, it gives me very good results. But when I am executed on funded account, I can pass the account. I know my strategy works perfectly because I journaled it. Like now, my strategy provides 1 to 3. That's amazing. Result on buy. I journal it, but I didn't execute it on challenge. Why you didn't? You know what's the problem in general, in life in general? Who's the one to blame? Oneself. So if you are no good on a job, it's probably your problem. If you do something wrong with your partner or something, it's your problem. If you don't execute proper trades, it's probably something. When I say your problem, means you have to work on yourself. If you have backtested the strategy and it's 1 to 3, I wish my strategy was 1 to 3. Mine is negative ratio. So every time I lose more money than I win. How's that? And I execute as many times and as the strategy gives me. So I don't think about it. Strategy is giving me a signal, I execute it. Because if I fear and I miss this, let's say I had an entry here and I don't take it, then it means I am not following the backtest, because when I backtested it, I followed every single entry, right? And I backtested, let's say from 9 to 5, I backtested for 2 years, all the entries. If now I'm taking one entry at 9, then I miss 3 entries, then I take another one here, the results won't be as the backtest are. It's impossible because I'm not taking every single trade. So this is why even when you backtest, it's very important to define what's the working window you have. Let's say 9 to 11, 9 to 5. That's a lot of hours, but 9 to 1. Because you have to backtest every single entry within this period of time. And then when you are in real life, in real trading or prop firms, you have to take every single entry. That will make a difference. I have no doubt at all. And it's not as hard as it seems. All's going up, and it's fine. There will be some guru saying, "Oh, I did take the entry right here." Yeah, okay, sure. Right on tick, and then it exploded. Okay, fine. I didn't take the entry, but I didn't miss it. My setup wasn't there. So, hence, I couldn't take this entry. That wasn't an entry to me. And it is fine. So, what shall I do now? Keep waiting. I won't wait for too long now. I'm about to end the live stream. But if these live streams if this live stream were between 9 a.m. my time until 11, 12, then I'll keep waiting for another entry, and wait and wait and wait. That's the way I do it, and it works. When you do the same every single time, it works. It's impossible for a strategy not to work if you do what you have to do and if you follow your strategy to the T. It's impossible. Okay. I'm about to. Okay, so BSB hard coming. Oh my God. Well, BSB. Just now you say take every entry. What does it mean? Okay, it means, let's say I work 9 to 11 my time, 9 in the morning, 9 to 11. So when I do a back test, I don't back test 3 o'clock at night or 5 p.m. If I'm always working 9 to 11, I back test every single entry from 9 to 11. So when I'm going real life, personal account, challenges, when will I execute my trades? 9 to 11, because this is what I have backtested. So let's say the backtest tells me there's 5 entries as in average a day. And then now I sit down. Okay, I'm starting my new brand challenge. It's 9 o'clock. Ooh, I'm hungry. I'm gonna eat something. And I miss an entry. Then I take an entry, and then I have to go shopping somewhere, and I miss another entry. And then I come back at 11, and then I take 3 entries at 12 o'clock. Did I do what my strategy tells me to do in the backtest? No, I'm not following anything from the backtest. If I backtested 9 to 11, I have to take all my entries between 9 and 11. For this period of time, I can't miss, because if I'm not taking every entry, it's a different. So the backtest means nothing, because then in real life, I'm not doing the same. I have backtested something, but in real life, I'm doing something else. So I can't expect the same results. Of course, sometimes there's, I don't know, a doctor's appointment and I'm not trading, that's fine. But usually, every single day, every time, same time, 9 to 11, I'm sitting on my desk here, as you can see me, and I execute the trades. I barely think. I don't like thinking very much. I have already done the job, so I only execute, all right? One more thing, Walid, I can't hold the trade, still my TP. What should I do? Then you have to change your TP. It's not a good strategy. You haven't designed a strategy that's working for you. Meaning, if you design something, I don't know, let's say my system, my strategy, I say it's from 2 a.m. at night till 8 a.m. in the morning. Will I follow this strategy? It works for me? No, it doesn't, because I'm sleeping. Same thing with take profit. If you say, okay, and this is my take profit, and it's amazing, it's super profitable, but I am not capable to respect my TP, then this strategy doesn't fit your personality, and you will never ever be profitable until either you change your strategy adapting your TP, or you change yourself and wait for your TP to be hit, right? What you can do is, instead of going full TP, you could do, let me share my screen for a second. I'm gonna I'm gonna share my MT5, right? So I can show you what this other possibility you have. People in the background, please share my screen real quick. Okay. Walid, just give me a second and I'll show you what I mean. But it's actually what I do. I have one TP, right? But I divide it, so I take partials. At 40 pips, screen's not sharing, guys, so let me explain. I hit my my trade, okay? My trade's running. So at 40 pips, because I have designed it this way, at 40 pips, I take one partial. At 60 pips, I take another one. And well, I forgot to mention, at 40 pips, I take one partial and I set break even. Okay? So if it reverses back, I'm out of the trade and I look for another one. If it doesn't reverse, then okay, just a second. Okay. If it doesn't reverse, I take another partial, 60 pips, another one, 80 pips, another one, 100 pips, another one, 120 pips. Do you get that, in the sense of you divide your TP into pieces, so I don't get as anxious and as I used to in the past when I had to wait for a full TP. So sometimes I hit all TPs, and that's amazing. Sometimes I only hit one TP and then it's break even. Sometimes I hit stop loss and it's a 100% loss. So doing that, you can accommodate your TP. 1 to 3, you said, will it? Not sure, I've read that before. Anyway, so you accommodate your TP to your personality and then you dance together. So you, as a person, your trading style have to be a combination, and you have to blend in, right? So it's important. Otherwise, you are fighting against a ghost that doesn't exist, which is your strategy. So you backtest a strategy, is super profitable, you will make money, you not follow the strategy because you are not capable to follow it, you get anxious, you get mad, you get sad, you think trading is not worth it. And again, back to the circle, right? So you have to make your life easy. It's impossible for me to share my screen. I just wanted to show. Okay, Willie, that's fantastic. Don't close early. Just close one partial and set break even, and then leave the trade. In the beginning of this live stream, I showed all the trades I took today, and all of them, you can see how I close partials along the way. So you can replay the live stream and go to this section where I'm showing my trades, and it's very easy, and that will give you peace of mind. Okay? Gold's moving up. Okay, so no trade on gold. Fine. All right, guys. So I think it's all for today. Got it. Thanks, Rosa. Yes, after this, I replayed. Yes, replay it. If you have any doubts, you can contact me on Telegram, or next Wednesday, I'll be on the live stream. You can ask anything you need and I'll help you out with that. It's a process, but you have to make small changes along the way until everything, all the bits and pieces align together and you start being profitable. All right, thank you very much for all the questions, for everything. Hopefully I see you on the next live stream. Thank you all for being here. Bye, have a nice day. Ciao, ciao.